For court. You want to dress appropriately for court. I need that light on. Oh, I thought you wanted to. No, I need on. All right, there we go. All right, make sure you're dressed appropriately for court and all of those wonderful things. And so I'm also going to ask you to please place your first and last name on your device. Please place your first and your last name on your device. I appreciate that. I am going to have the attorneys place your appearance on the record at this time. Mr. Reed, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge, and good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court, Vet Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Good morning to you, Mr. Reed, and your motion is granted. All right, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you, and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Drug Treatment Court Defense Counsel. I too would make a similar motion.
All right, wonderful. Good morning, Mr. Fikens, and your motion is granted as well. Mr. Malafite, good morning to you. Are you serving as one of our House counsels?
Happily, yes, Judge, and good morning to you and your staff. Tim Malafite, P 72339, on behalf of the defendants that I will follow through on, Judge. I would also continue with that motion if the court will allow.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Malafite. Good morning. Welcome. And your motion is granted. I do see that there are a couple of people who are not in specialty court. If you are in my courtroom, please turn on your camera so that we can get you accounted for. And so at this time, Ms. Wilson, I'm going to have you send the individuals whose last name began with the letter A and Mr. Malafite to breakout room number 1. You all should have the offers. Who did you send the offers to this morning? Mr. Fikens. Mr. Fikens, the offers went to you. If you could make sure they get emailed out to Mr. Malafite and to Mr. Reed, that would be wonderful. But for those whose last name begin with the letter A and you are not in specialty court, please accept the invitation to breakout room number 1. Ms. Wilson, let me know when we can proceed.
You can proceed, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I'm starting with Ronnie Griffin on this morning. Good morning, Mr. Griffin.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Okay, and yourself?
I am doing well, sir. I'm doing very well. How are you doing during the holidays, Mr. Griffin?
I'm doing great.
You are.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. I'm going to place your case number on the record. I have the following for you. Is Mr. Griffin here? Is he on the back? Is Mr. Griffin on this morning? Mr. Griffin, are you supposed to be here today?
Yes, ma'am. Your Honor, they told me that the 12th of, the 20th of this month.
All right, very good. And so this is what we'll do. Who's your case manager?
Miss Cleveland.
Okay, you're scheduled for the 23rd, Mr. Griffin.
Oh, the 23rd?
The 23rd. So you'll need to come and see us on the 23rd.
So I stay here now?
No, sir, you're gonna dial back in on the 23rd.
Oh, okay, then. I'll write that down.
All right.
At the same time?
But it's good to see your face.
Well, good to see you too. Okay?
All right, Mr. Griffin.
The 23rd, at what time?
At 8:30, is that correct? At 8:30.
Oh, okay, I'll be here.
All right, very good. I'll see you in a couple of days.
You take care.
All right, you do the same. Bye-bye.
Felony arrangement. I don't really know who my judge is. So,
Sir, could you please mute? No, we don't do shout outs in my courtroom. I'm so sorry you didn't join us early enough to be able to read the notice. But first of all, you have to turn on your camera. If you are in my courtroom and you're not certain that you should be here, I don't service people without a camera. And so if you're not certain whether or not you should be here, please hang up and dial the courtroom at area code 313-965-2280. You will speak with my clerk and she will get you to the right place. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, let's keep going. I am ready on James Young. Mr. Young, good morning to you.
There you go.
I can't hear you.
Good morning to you.
All right, how are you this morning, Mr. Young?
I'm doing fine, and you?
I'm doing well. You hanging in there during the holiday?
Yes, I'm hanging in there.
All right, that's what I need to hear. All right, very good. Let me call your case. I have the following case number 200-449-3901. State your full name for me, Mr. Young.
James Young.
All right. And then there is a Mr. Arambula. You are not in specialty court. Please accept the invitation, go to the breakout room, and you should stay there. Otherwise, I'm going to put you in a waiting room. Okay, we're doing specialty court right now. Ms. Wilson, if you could send him an invitation to get him to the right place.
Yes, Your Honor, I sent it. He just didn't accept, but I'll try again.
I need you to accept it, sir. Thank you, Ms. Wilson. All right, there we go, Mr. Young. And I think we're all set now. Very good. All right, how are you doing during the holidays?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing good.
Okay.
Working,
all right, you making it to?
Yeah, working.
I'm sorry?
I said working a lot and staying out the way.
All right, those are good things to do. Are you also working on you?
Yes, I am.
Tell me what you're doing to work on you.
Like I said, staying positive, talking with my I had Bible studies with my church and stuff on Sunday, and doing that and keeping like talking to people that's positive, in my life, keeping that going, and like I said, keeping my head clear, staying out the places I ain't got no business in, and that's about it.
All right.
Judge,
All right. Very good.
he just
Very
started.
good.
He just started treatment at Taylor Community Care. I think he has an appointment today.
I'm gonna need you to turn it up for me, officer, because I'm having a hard time hearing. 1 second, Mr. Griffin.
Okay.
All right. It's
This, okay. Okay. This is second review
right.
with you, Your Honor. He had this initial intake appointment at Taylor Community Care. I believe he has another meeting today. So I am requesting a clinical assessment and a treatment plan. So I did send him over my information to give to the counselor today. He's testing at JAMS. He's testing twice a week. His test has been negative. I think he did get his driver's license back. I'll let him talk more about that to you, but I think he did get his license back, and he's employed, so he's been working. So he's been in the program, like I said, a little over 2 weeks, and so he's off to a good start. He's doing everything he's supposed to do to this point.
All right, very good, very good. Did you get your license back?
Yes, I did.
Good for you. I see that smile. That's a wonderful Christmas present, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It is. All right. I want you to do everything you're supposed to do in order to keep that license, okay?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. That license is truly a privilege, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It is. Very good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. You're still very new to the program. Have you learned anything since the last time I've seen you?
I mean, other than staying positive and like I said, keep myself around positive people, and I learned what not to when I get these licenses, not to screw up again.
Okay, and that's hopefully what we're going to be helping you with, so that you make better choices, right? About what to do when you're facing challenges. And I hope that those are some things that you're going to learn while you're with Taylor Community Care, as well as some of the programming that we'll be sending you to. Okay.
All right.
All right. Wonderful. Do you have any questions for the team?
Not at the moment.
All right. All right, very good. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Young?
Yes, Judge. Congratulations, Mr. Young, on the driver's license. You have a good attitude. We talked when you came into the program. We went over the court's orders. You said you could do it. You are working the program. Keep up the good work. Don't get overwhelmed. And have a safe holiday. Happy holidays. Safe holiday, Mr. Young. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Mr. Young.
Same to you, too.
All right, very good. Mr. Griffin, anything else for Mr. Young?
No, Mr. Young, check your email. I sent over my business card information, so make sure you take that to the counselor today.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. What's next for Mr. Young?
Your Honor, his return to court date via Zoom will be January 6, 2022, and that'll be at 8:30 a.m.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Young?
Yeah, January 6, 8:30?
At
Yes.
8:30, yes, sir.
Okay, yep.
All right, very good, very good. If nothing else, I want you to have a wonderful holiday season. Be safe, and this is for everybody in the courtroom. Please make sure that you make good choices, that you keep good company, and no missed screens. No missed screens. You need to make sure you know the hours of operations for your testing site so that you can go and test when your color is called. Testing is random. Don't let anybody tell you, well, you missed today, just go first thing in the morning. That's not random, and you're gonna have a real issue with me. You must go at the time that your color is called. Because remember, we're gonna all be back together at the beginning of the year, and we wanna come back on a pleasant note, all right?
Okay.
All right, very good, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Young. I'm not gonna keep you today. I am gonna tell you going forward because you're so new. I'm gonna do my newer people a little bit later because you all should be listening and learning from the other people in the program. You should be. That's what the standard requires, okay? All right, but since it's the holidays, I'm gonna go ahead and let you check out a little bit early. But next time you'll have to stay with us, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Thank you, sir. Take care. Be safe.
Okay. You too. Bye-bye.
All right. All right. Who has Mr. Corbin's case?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, is Mr. Corbin on?
Yeah, he's on. He's right here.
Okay, I see him now. The screen switched up.
Yep.
All right.
Actually, it's supposed to be for graduation today. We didn't get a chance. Actually, we have two graduates today, Mr. Corbin and Mr. Williams, DeJuan Williams.
Okay, and we didn't have the opportunity to staff, but I'm not going to hold back unless I need to at least speak with you off the record because, and I can't remember who I had a concern about, but I want to make sure that people have their fines and costs paid as well as, you know, their reinstatement fees so that they don't have to go get a license, but they should be in position to get one should they want one. They shouldn't leave our program with stuff hanging out there. So I don't know if that's applicable to either of the graduates on this morning. Mr. Griffin?
Yeah, Mr. Corbin is in good shape. He had a $500 bond that needed to be applied. But other than all the other costs, no open tickets or anything like that, did lien checks, nothing open. And I'm doing Mr. Williams, Ms. Cleveland, I think she had the clerk check on Friday to make sure he didn't have anything open or anything, that all the costs and everything were paid for.
And both have gotten their driver's license, or where are they with their driving status?
With Mr. Corbin, he didn't have, he would have had to go through us to get the restricted license, but he didn't have the vehicle and the means at the time. So,
okay.
And Mr. Williams, I'm not sure about Mr. Williams, Your Honor.
All right. Is Mr. Williams your case?
It's Miss Toshi's, Miss Cleveland case. Today her birthday, so she's not here today. So I was going to present it for her.
Okay, let's find out. Make sure you find out the status of the license. I don't want to hold anybody up. I just want to make sure when people, yeah, I want to make sure that people are leaving us in good shape. Okay.
And I think with Mr. Williams, I think this was his first drunk driving case, so I don't think he necessarily have to come through us. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I'm looking at the file now.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go to where's Miss Bennett? I don't see her on the screen, so I'm gonna keep going. Well, let's do Anthony Corbin. Let's go ahead and do Anthony Corbin.
Miss Bennett here.
I know you weren't on the screen though.
Yes, I was.
Miss Bennett, now you just wait 1 second, ma'am. Now you just wait. Mr. Corbin was before you anyways.
Okay.
But I was waiting for just one other thing. I just want the clerk to look up. But I'm gonna go to Mr. Corbin now, okay? She gonna go back and forth with me. I can tell you doing good, Miss Bennett. Usually when she quiet. She like, yes, I was, Judge. All right, Miss Bennett, I'm gonna call your case next. Let me do Mr. Corbin, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Corbin, and if you could run him. He should have had, did he have a cash bond of 500 that he paid?
Yep, it got forfeited.
Oh, then, no, did anybody ever ask me to reinstate it?
Yeah, at the beginning.
Motion,
Yeah, we made at the beginning.
Okay, so was it put in there to reinstate the bond so that it could be applied? That's the problem. All right, so Ms. Mack, I'm gonna have you put in that the $500 bond is to be reinstated and applied to his balance.
Thank you.
Yeah, because if I know I said apply the bond because it's in his file.
Yeah.
And so that should have been done some time ago. I'm not certain why it hasn't been done. So we'll correct it today because we're not gonna hold him up, okay? All right, let's do it. I have case number, and Mr. Malafide, just so that you know, I do my specialty court docket first. So the individuals that are in breakout room number 1 with you, they should remain there until I have finished my specialty court docket. And then I will intermittently let people in from the waiting room to go to the breakout room with you so that you can continue to process them. And so I'll do that at this time. There are only 2 people that are in the waiting room right now. And so and it's that same person. He needs to go to breakout room number 1 with Mr. Malafide. And so there's somebody that joined us on an iPhone. You need to turn on your camera and you need to connect to audio and put your name on your device if you have the ability to do so. And then Ms. Wilson, you can send them to breakout room number 1.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're very welcome. Ms. Wilson, let me know when I can proceed.
I'm ready, Your Honor.
All right, I still see the iPhone on. Is that, okay, they're gone. All right, very good. All right, Mr. Griffin, you are, Mr. Corbin, let me have you state your full name for me.
Anthony Corbin.
All right, if I didn't place the case number, it's Z8060191. Mr. Corbin, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you are, Mr. Corbin. You've been a pleasure to work with. You've not given us any problems, any issues, but we're problem solving court. So that's what we do. I know that this has been quite a journey for you. I think about 18 months. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Did you learn anything through this experience, Mr. Corbin?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Tell me what you learned.
Family first.
Okay. What else did you learn that brought you before with regards to the issue that brought you before me? Did you learn anything about what brought you here?
Yes, the one, not drink and drive. Don't drink at all anymore. Well, I don't drink at all anymore. And pretty much family. That's been my,
Okay, so don't.
my through the whole thing.
All right, somebody please catch your, either mute yourself or turn off your alarm. All right. All right, and so Mr. Corbin, you said something very valuable, don't drink and drive. We know that alcohol and vehicles do not mix, is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, and of course, you know that you were one of the fortunate ones to be able to participate in a program like this, as opposed to being in somebody's jail or in somebody's morgue, right?
Yes, yes, I do.
And I want you to remember that, Mr. Corbin. I want you to remember that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Griffin, you may present Mr. Corbin at this time.
Okay, Your Honor, this is Anthony Corbin. Mr. Corbin signed this contract with us on July the 31st, 2020. He had an 18-month contract. He successfully completed outpatient treatment, community service, alcohol highway safety, arms program, test twice a week. The tests were negative, paid all his costs and fees. And actually was a pleasure to work with. I did give Mr. Corbin information. He completed outpatient treatment at Black Family Development. So that would be his aftercare if he needed anything besides that. Need to go to some meets and things like that. Also told him that, once they graduate the program, that we do not throw him away. If he need any assistance or anything, he still has my number and everything. So we will be willing to help him with anything. But Mr. Corbin was a pleasure to work with. He worked really hard. When he first came into the program, he was a little hesitant at first, but once he got into it and hit the ground running, he realized the benefits of the program. So on today, Your Honor, I would like to present him as a candidate for graduation.
All right, very good, very good. Mr. Reed.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Judge, I will be making a motion in this case, but before I make the motion, I'd like to make a few remarks, if I may. Congratulations, Mr. Corbett. Job well done. The program is not easy. It's not intended to be easy, but you completed it successfully. Drug testing, counseling, community service, arms, paying money. You did it all with a good attitude. You should be proud of yourself because we're proud of you. Keep up the good work and say, I'll now make a motion that the following case, Z806091, be closed with improvement. It can't be dismissed. It's a drinking and driving case, but it can be closed with improvement. Congratulations, Mr. Corbin. Have a safe holiday. And thank you, sir. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Before I close your case, I'm going to also call Mr. Williams' case, 200-559-4801. Mr. Williams, state your full name for me.
Juan Williams.
All right, Mr. Williams, you ready to go?
Been a journey, yes.
It's been a journey. What did you learn on this journey?
A lot. I gotta give I want to give a shout out to Miss Vonda Evans for putting me in this program. Without her,
Judge Wanda Evans, yes.
Judge Vonda Evans, I thank her a lot into this program because I was kind of lost when I first got here and like I was upset, depressed, and everything. But as I gradually kept coming, and I did 2 substance abuse class, and I was so frustrated. Like, the more I even talked to Ms. Cleveland, it regulated in my mind, like, you know what, I can do this, but I didn't have that. I was doubting myself, but I want to say thank you to all of y'all, though, even my mother and all of them, my family and everything. It's been a long journey for me, man, and I'm so happy today, I'm at work. I couldn't be with my family today to see me graduate with this, so I'm sitting in a room, and I'm ready to go on with my life. And the biggest part right now is going to be still being sober, That's going to be my biggest thing right now. But I'm guaranteed.
You owe that to yourself, Mr. Williams. You owe that to yourself.
I've owed myself a lot. And I thank you, all of the case managers. And I had a great time with all of y'all. All right. Mr.
Williams, what's the status of your driver's license?
I just got a letter in the mail saying that I can come reapply for my license. So I'm gonna make me an appointment and do that then. But everything else is paid off and paid for.
All right, very good. I want you to go get your license. Mr. Corbin, do you have your driver's license?
No, ma'am.
All right. And so listen, you all have done this program. You've worked hard. I want you to go get your license, and let me tell you why. It is difficult to not drive. It's difficult, especially when there's a car available. It's difficult to say, I'm just not going to drive. I'm no longer on probation. I'm no longer with Judge Holmes. There's a car available. I have somewhere to go. It's easy to pick up those keys and say, I'm just going to run right here. Both of you, you're closer to getting your license than you've ever been. You get behind the wheel of a car and get caught, and you will get caught because that's just how kind of the world works, right? And you get caught, you are going to put yourself so much farther behind in getting your license. I believe in this court, we do you a disservice when you're with us 12 months and we don't position you to get a driver's license. I just believe we do you a disservice. It's my understanding that both of you are in a position to get a driver's license. You don't have any fines and costs outstanding. You don't have any other open tickets at 36th District Court. So there are, or any other court, there should be nothing holding you back. And if it is, the case managers need to speak up and let me know, because that's truly something that I believe is important, that they have their driver's license, because otherwise it's like we clean the slate and we made it easy for them to go out and mess it up again. And I don't want to do that. I want you all to win. I want you all to progress to go and be great, do something great in life, help somebody else who you see that may be on a path of drinking and driving, or driving without a license, or whatever, or just, using any type of substance. That's what I want for you all. And it's hard to help other people when you're in a rut yourself. And if you drive without a license and you get caught, you're going to be back in a rut. And I don't want that for either of you. So go get your license. Do what you have to do to get your driver's license. Do what you have to do. And if you don't get your license, then don't drive. Don't drive. Don't do it. All right. Mr. Reed?
Yes, Judge. I will be making a motion in Mr. Williams' case. I'd like to make a few remarks, if I may, Judge. Congratulations, Mr. Williams. Job well done, successfully completing the program. As I indicated with Mr. Corbin, it's not an easy program. It's not intended to be easy. Drug testing, counseling, community service, money, the arms, you did it all. You should be proud of yourself, and we are proud of you. We hope we've helped you. We'll be here for you in the future if you need us. Keep up the good work and be safe. Judge, I will be making a motion now that the following case be closed with improvement. It's a drinking and driving case. We cannot dismiss that case. The case number 200-5594801. I'm moving that case be closed with improvement. Congratulations, Mr. Williams. Have a safe holiday, sir. Thank you, Judge.
You do the same too.
All right. Mr. Reed, as to both of the matters that are before me for Mr. Williams and Mr. Corbin, I'm granting your motion. I'm closing both of their cases with improvement. And I need everyone in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Mr. Corbin and Mr. Williams on their successful completion of our specialty court. Congratulations to both of you. Congratulations. Congratulations. You should be so proud of yourselves. Take good care of yourselves. Do well for yourselves, okay? Be good to yourself. And hopefully come back and see us and let us know, check in. Let us know that you're doing well, that all is well. I hope that Mr. Williams, your mom, gets to tell her to go to YouTube and see her son finish his program today. And so tell her thank you for being of assistance and encouraging you, as well as your family, Mr. Corbin. And I wish you all the best. And as Mr. Griffin said, we don't throw you away. We are here. Is that Mr. Corbin? Who is that, Mr. Corbin?
My wife.
How you doing?
That's your wife. She can come on the screen. It's been a long journey, hasn't it, Mrs. Corbin?
Yes,
there
ma'am.
you go. You should be so proud of him, though. He has really worked hard. And so make sure you know how to contact us, too, because if he steps out of line, give us a call. We'll find a way. We'll find a way.
I definitely.
You should be proud of him, though. This is not an easy program, but he did it. You should be proud of him. All right. Very good. All right, you two. Take care. Have a wonderful holiday and go be great.
You
Great
too.
job, Corbin. Great job.
All right. All right. Bye-bye. All right. Let's keep going. I am going to go to Miss Bennett now. Miss Bennett. Come on, Miss Bennett. Are you on the screen? Miss Bennett not on the screen?
Yes, I am.
I know you on the screen. I see you. Turn that light on. You all in the dark, all stretched out. What you doing over there?
I'm not the light on.
Oh, okay. Looked like you were in the dark earlier. Okay.
I had it like that.
All right. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Let me see your face. Let me see it. A little bit more. There you go. All right. All right, Miss Bennett. I'm calling your cases. I have case numbers SP 114702, counts 1 and 2. Case number SP 7918741. Case number SX 202736881. And case number 14058-16601. State your full name for me.
Natasha Bennett.
All right. How are you, Miss Bennett?
Fine, and yourself today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Seems like I haven't seen you in a long time.
It's been a minute. It's been before you was talking about that vegan Thanksgiving.
Miss Bennett, I had a vegan Thanksgiving and it was wonderful. And let me tell you, the folks that I had some Cajun folks that my family, they came, and so my niece made me some vegan cornbread dressing and something else she made vegan for me. And do you know those folks ate my stuff? They did. They ate my stuff. I was so angry. They had turkey and all kind of stuff in their dressing. They ate the vegan stuff. See, just hating. They see, Miss Bennett, that vegan Thanksgiving not so bad. My stuff was real good, and I had a good Thanksgiving. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I overate.
You did. You overate. I did too. And I enjoyed every minute of it. I'm trying to get back on track though. That's trying. Good. I'm not gonna wait till the beginning of the year. I'm trying. Yeah. What do you have planned for the holidays for Christmas and New Year?
I'm gonna be working not on Christmas, New Year's, but I'll be working and just spending time with the family.
That's good. That's good. Have you had any difficulties maneuvering the holidays?
No, not really. I'm doing like this because I left my glasses at work.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So you've not had any difficulties, no challenges?
No, we had a couple of deaths just recently last week. The other day it's just been like back to back, but I just been working and staying focused. Just trying to stay focused.
All right. And you're handling those things pretty well?
Yes. I just been like trying to be on the phone with them instead of being actually around them at the moment.
Okay. So you're doing what works for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
All right. I can hear you now. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Look, I'm not going to, when people deal with loss of a loved one, I don't demand that they go to grief counseling, but I want you to know it's available to you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. And so you can check in with Mr. Griffin if that's something you're interested in, or that you may just need to just check in and make sure I'm good, because grief does strange things to us, right?
Yes.
It can do. It can do. And so even if you just want to check in, get with Mr. Griffin, get that information, and I'm going to leave it up to you as to whether or not you take advantage of it, okay?
Yes.
All right. Very good. What else has been going on with you? You've been working your program?
Yes, I've been working my program, just keeping a clear mind and staying out the way, staying out of trouble.
Okay, that's good. How hard is it to stay out of trouble?
It's not really hard. It's harder. I didn't get myself in too much trouble drinking and driving because it cost me money. A lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money. But you know what? And when you think about it, and this is gonna sound really mean, it's costing you money. But if you look at the statistics, money is the least of the cost. There are folks, it costed them their lives, and it costed them their freedom. Money we can replace. We can go get an extra job. So you are still fortunate to be a part of this program and to just be expending money and time.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You're right. Because those big shows I watch and see a lot of stuff, it's just like real sad. And I am blessed that I wasn't one of those people, you know?
Yes. Yes. And I'm glad that you weren't either, because you've been a pleasure to work with. You have been. Yes, ma'am. All right. You have any questions for the team this morning?
No, ma'am.
No questions? All right. Mr. Griffin, what you want to tell us about Miss Bennett?
Miss Bennett is doing well, Your Honor. Working on the things in phase 2. She's making monthly payments. Her court is sending her payments over, so her balance is coming down. She's drug testing twice a week. Drug tests have been negative. So she's in compliance with the conditions of the program. She had a 24-month contract with us. She signed her contract on December the 14th of 2020. So she's coming up on a year. So just look forward to keeping her positive and getting the things in phase 2 completed so we can get her moved to phase 3, Your Honor.
All right, very good. You're in great shape. You're in great shape. And so, all right. And so, Mr. Griffin, I know we have not staffed and we've got to get back to our regular staffing sessions. It's just difficult. But we're going to find a way because that's what we do. We problem solving court. We're going to find a way. But this is certainly one that I want to staff because she's doing very well. Yes. I know she had some hiccups and some issues, but let's make sure we staff her and just because there's some things I want to know what she's doing for pro-social activity, according to the phases, those kind of things. And so we'll work on that because they've got to know how to socialize in a healthy way before they leave us. Not just sitting at home doing nothing, because then when you leave us, you get out there and you turn up. We don't want you to do that.
I think I do stuff like I do stuff.
She just can't even think about the stuff she do. She's like, I do stuff. I do stuff.
I be going to the casino and stuff.
You go to the casino. Okay. All right. Wait a minute.
I be doing
Huh? Wait a minute. She said casino. Are those fines and costs paid in full, Mr. Griffin?
She's making monthly payments, yeah.
Listen here,
that's why I didn't want the judge to know what I do. There she goes. Always trying to shake me down.
Hey, I try to get that money to pay y'all. So.
Oh, yeah, right. Yes, you do that. You do that. All right, ma'am. It's good to see you smile, Miss Bennett. It is. All right. Anything from any of the other teammates as to Miss Bennett? Miss Bennett is doing very well.
Yes, Judge. I'd like to congratulate Miss Bennett on a good report today. Keep up the good work. You're working the program. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. You have a good attitude. I wanted to say, I ate a lot of turkey on Thanksgiving, and I'm looking forward to eating a lot of ham on Christmas. So we're in the same boat. Stay positive, Miss Bennett, and be safe. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Miss Bennett.
Mr. Reed, you so disrespectful.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Reed. Oh my goodness, that's okay. Miss Bennett, just so you know, I'm having a vegan Christmas.
I already know.
I am. I feel so good. I'm having a vegan Christmas, and it's gonna all be good. You watch.
Bless you.
You sound like my family now. You better get on out of here with that foolishness. That's what they told me for Thanksgiving. All right. Look, I need Miss Bennett to work on her driver's license. So Mr. Griffin, get with the attorneys. If they need an SOS, get with Miss Mack. Let's get that done. I just want to know what's going on with her driver's license, okay?
Okay, I'll get that taken care of, Your Honor.
Yes,
all right, very good. What's next for Miss Bennett?
Your Honor, she'll be coming back for a face-to-face on January the 10th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m.
At 10:30, all right. Did you get that, Miss Bennett?
Yes,
You're done with
ma'am.
me for the year. I want you to do well, okay? You heard my little speech about testing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good, do well.
Okay, thank you.
All right, take care. No, you put it on my docket.
Okay.
Yes, from the 10th.
110
At 10:30, yes, ma'am. All right, Miss Bennett, you're all good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye, happy holidays.
You as well.
Your Honor,
Thank
may I
you.
interrupt?
Mr. Viking.
Thank you, Judge. We have a gentleman in the breakout room. His name is Al Marej. He believes he was scheduled for today, although he's not on the docket. The case doesn't.
He was scheduled the other day and he missed his court date.
Oh,
I heard that name.
Okay, his probation.
And I believe he was scheduled for trial, is that right?
I don't believe so. He thought it was review, but
I don't know. You can ask Miss Matt
He
can
gave-
send you an ROA.
Yeah, he said, his name is Saeed, Sajed Almarej, Almaarej. And he believes he has a U ticket that he pled guilty on, Your Honor. So he's
seen that
under
name.
probation. He's under probation with Mr. Bradfield.
Do you have the ticket number, Mr. Fikens, by chance?
I do. U563-62520.
If you could just send that ROA to Mr. Fikens. Or Mr. Fikens, do you need an ROA?
Well, I don't think so. I don't know what he's scheduled for. He believes that he was told to come here because his year is up on a U ticket. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but it does in terms of if he had to prove something that he took some tests and did some things. But that's
Yes.
He was scheduled on 12/17. He did not show,
Mhm.
and we put KPS.
Okay, he was due on the 17th he was due on December 17th, Mr. Fikens,
thank you, Judge.
and he did not show up, and so he's in warrant status.
Thank you, Your Honor. What was it for review? And I'm sorry, I'm asking.
Yes.
It was scheduled for a review. It's an OTE ticket that was pled down to disorderly conduct.
Correct.
And we
Yes.
changed it back.
And we changed it back to OTE because he didn't show up. And people don't get benefits when they don't comply with the court's orders.
And it's a $500 bond, cash bond.
And he has a $500 cash bond. And so, Mr. Fikens, you can look, do you need the ROA?
No, I don't need one at this point in time.
Okay, but we'll try to help him if at all possible.
Yes, Judge, I'll go back and talk with him to see what he is here for and if he's
Okay.
in compliance. Thank
All
you,
right,
Judge.
did he pay his balance? Miss Matt,
Yes, he did.
balance is paid in full, so probably just some other things that he needs to provide.
Correct.
All right,
I'll check that. Thank you, Judge.
and you may want to reach out to Mr. Bradfield to let him know that he's on.
Yes, and if I could, I don't know Mr. Bradfield's number, but
Ms. Mack, would you call over to probation and let Mr. Bradfield know he has a client that's on, but I'm not gonna do him until I have 2 or 3 more cases to do for specialty court.
absolutely,
All right.
Judge. Thank you.
All right, for those of you who have just been recently allowed into the courtroom, please turn on your camera. If you are not in specialty court, you are going to receive an invitation to go to breakout room number 1. And that should be, I think there's an attorney that's on. If you're an attorney, you need to call the courtroom and check in with my clerk, please, at area code 313-965-2280. Also, if you are a police officer, you need to call the courtroom and check in with the clerk at area code 313-965-2280. Everyone else, you're going to receive an invitation to breakout room number 1. If you are an attorney, you will get an invitation to a different breakout room, Ms. Wilson, a different one. It's so that Mr. Rosenthal can go in and speak with the attorney and officers. Please keep your device on mute until your case is called. There is an Ashby. You need to mute your device. Okay, well, they went to a breakout room. All right. So check them in on the case and they should get an invitation to go in the breakout room with Mr. Rosenthal. And I think we are all good. Thank you, Ms. Wilson. May I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. I am ready on Eric Taylor. Good morning, Mr. Taylor.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you this morning?
I'm okay.
You okay? All
Yes.
right, very good. Let me read your case number into the record, 200-452-6701. State your full name for me, please.
Eric Dwayne Taylor.
All right, Mr. Taylor, you're still new to us. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Tell me what that means, you're doing fine. What have you been doing?
I've been, speaking with my counselor, going to treatment, doing my screening. I got 30 hours into my community service already, just, listening to other people's, situations, and, learning from my mistake.
There you go. There you go. What have you learned so far?
Well, number one, learn not to get behind the wheel when somebody say, give me them keys, get them keys, instead of being stubborn, and take it from there, you know what I mean? And I've been honestly, the Salvation Army, I thought I was going to not like, I kind of like community service for some reason.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. Good morning, Miss Brandon. All right. Very good. What are you doing? Where are you doing your community service? At the Salvation Army?
At the Salvation Army. I'm at the Sam's Club in Roseville. I'm ringing the bell, raising money.
Look at you. All right. I put money in those pots when I see the bell ringing. The bell ringers out there.
Well, they put a gold coin in there, but I wasn't the one there ringing the bell that day. It was in St. Clair Shores and then Roseville.
I was about to ask you a Cougaran, right?
Yeah,
worth about
yeah.
$1,700,
And they put two of them in St. Clair Shores and one in the Roseville, well, the site where I'm at.
Wow. Oh, well, keep ringing that bell, because we certainly, Salvation Army has been a good partner with us with respect to specialty court, especially when we've had individuals who have not had a place to live and need some immediate housing. And so definitely ring that bell, okay?
Yeah, I'm learning a lot from that too. Yeah.
All right, very good. What's been difficult for you? What's been a challenge so far?
Well, the challenge so far is, I screen twice a week at on site, and I also screen twice at on well-being, so I'm about ready to dehydrate because I want to know, can I just screen at one site?
Okay. And did you have to go screen at another?
Yeah, because today I just went to on site, and now I got to be at on well-being at 10:30 or 11, and then I got to go ring the bell at 11:30. So I got
a
busy schedule today.
Well, you got to move it. You got to move it. There you go.
Yeah.
You just got to get up and move it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Nothing. Is there anything you're having a challenge with that we can be of assistance to you?
Oh, no, not at the moment. No, so far so
not
good.
At the moment. All right, very good. All right, who's the case manager for Mr. Taylor?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Yancey. I need the date that he entered the program. I failed to update my sheet.
That's fine, Your Honor. He started with us on November 18th of this year, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. I have it.
So other than that, he's on as well as he says. He's at All Wellbeing with, I believe, Miss Graves. That's going really well over there. And he is screening at on-site services. Those screens have been negative. And he does screen at All Wellbeing also. So I don't know, that's somewhat of a part of their program. So I don't know if you want me to change some things, but he gets about 12. He gets about 8 screens in maybe a week. So I don't know if you want me to do something to alter that, but
well, but here's the thing. He's got to do the random through our third-party provider. If he's getting his clinical services at All Wellbeing, and that's a part of their program, I really can't interfere with that.
Yeah, that's what I told him, that's kind of part of their program separately.
Mm-hmm.
But he's, he mentioned it. I mean, it seems like a lot, but he is in compliance at this time. And, we did go ahead and start some community service. So he does have 30 hours in. So that's impressive to just be in the program since November. So I think we're pleased with where he is right now, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Have we received the clinical assessment and treatment plan?
We have. It's in his file, but I do have it.
All right, I know we haven't staffed, so I'll get the updates on that in staffing. Okay, Mr. Yancey?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Anything from any of the, I'm sorry, Mr. Yancey, were you done?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Anything from any of the other team members?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Taylor, good report. You've been with us a very short time, but you're working the program. Don't get overwhelmed. Keep up the good work. Thank you for the community service. Keep ringing that bell, ring it hard, ring it long. Raise as much money as you can. This is great. It sounds great. Be safe during the holidays, Mr. Taylor, and keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Mr. Taylor, do you have any questions for the team at all?
No, not at the moment.
None? All right, very good. What's next, Mr. Yancey?
Your Honor, we want to see him back in court on January 6th of the new year, 2022 at 8:30.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
All right, I want you to be safe during the holidays, make some good choices, hang out with some good people so you can get some good results, okay?
Yes. I'll be hanging out with my kids. I got my sons coming in from out of town. So they'll be my support system for the holiday.
All right, how many sons do you have?
5.
People, sons. All right. How old are they, Mr. Taylor?
I got my oldest is 38, 35, 30, 28, 18, and 23 and 10.
Where you get that 10 from? Did you just try to throw that in on the slide?
Nah, I didn't throw
He talking about 10. What, 10 what? 10 fishes. What you talking about? A 10-year-old? All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, look, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday celebration with all of your sons. And I also hope that they encourage you to stay on track, share with them some of the good experiences that you're having, and encourage them, because it's so easy to fall into this place and it can be difficult to get out of it, right?
Oh, most definitely. Trust me.
There you
Most
go.
definitely.
And you want to share that with these young folks, right?
Yes.
All right. Very good. All right, Mr. Taylor, happy holidays. I'll see you in the new year.
And happy holidays to everyone else.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
All right. Let's keep going. I am ready on, let's see. What do I have up next? I have Ms. Anderson. Ms. Anderson, can you unmute for me? Good morning, Ms. Anderson.
Good morning.
All right. I don't have Ms. Anderson's file, but we're gonna still go with it. All right. No. It's my file. It's my file.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Give me 1 second. Let me call your case number. I have case number 201292277. And I believe that's the only case I have from Ms. Anderson. Your name for the record, Ms. Anderson?
Lakeisha Anderson.
All right, Ms. Anderson, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. Things are going good with you?
Yes.
All right. You look different today. What's wrong with you today? What's going on? You know I'm very observant.
You are.
I am. Is something
I'm
going
okay.
on that you can't share on the screen?
No.
Okay. Well, I know something is going on. You just don't want to share.
It's Monday morning.
It's just that's what's going on. It's Monday. Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. If that's what it is, I'm gonna take your word for it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Ms. Anderson.
Yes.
All right. Look, if you don't share with me, make sure you share them with someone, because I don't want you to be in a place where you feel like you're by yourself. Because when we're in a place that we feel like we're by ourselves, guess who we listen to? Ourselves. And sometimes ourselves don't give the best advice, right?
Okay, I'm in the house, but my mama come visit me every day.
She comes to visit you every day?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Well, you'd rather be in the house than anywhere else, right?
Amen. I'm not complaining at all.
I'm just checking. I was just doing a temperature check.
No problem.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Tell me something you've learned since the last time I've seen you. About yourself, not about me. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything about you, but
okay.
I guess patience.
Okay.
Because I have to like wait on people to bring me stuff, that's irritating because I'm not used to that.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I've been okay.
Okay.
A bird flew in my house and is stuck in the wall and haven't died.
Girl, what did you say?
Yeah. I was taking out the garbage, and I went to Jams, and I came back and a bird just flew in my house, and it literally was downstairs, like going crazy, knocking over boxes. Like I literally locked myself in the bathroom and was crying. I called my uncle at 6 o'clock in the morning, like, get here now. But and so it haven't died. And I don't want to let
the bird is still in the basement?
No, it's in the wall.
What do you mean in the wall?
Like it went through a vent and it's in the wall somewhere.
Wow.
So you can hear the bird flying around?
Periodically, it'll peck at the wall.
Oh. And you still staying at the house? All right.
Well, technically, I really don't have a choice. So we just stay here.
Miss Anderson, let me just say this to you. If there was ever a time for a bird to be in your house, this is just, you don't see the irony in all of this.
It happened the day after tether, I swear. The day after I got my tether, it flew in here.
And you haven't called anybody to help you get the bird out?
I don't want some people in my house.
I hear you, but you know, there's no amount of money that I wouldn't spend. I don't do animals. I don't like flying stuff, especially. I really don't.
I taped all the vents. They have nowhere to get out.
Okay. Other than the vent that it got in through.
Right, that I taped up, and I have cameras on each floor of my house. So if it comes, I'm gonna hear it before it gets to me, and I sleep with my door locked. I just wanted to I hope it's loud.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. You may just want to Google an animal control company. They might be nice enough to tell you what you can do. They might. And they might not be, they might be trying to make that money and go charge you about $300 and get the bird out in 2 minutes. So just food for thought. They might be nice. They might be COVID scary and tell you what to do to get the bird out.
So. I was just thinking, I Googled it, it said it would die, and I was just gonna have somebody come get it at that point, but it haven't died yet.
All right. I am not laughing at you. I'm just
It's okay.
like,
Everybody else did.
at all times have a bird in your house. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Other than that, how are things going with you? Are they going
Other
well?
than that, life is great.
All right. Very good. You're still able to work and everything?
I am able to work.
Okay. Good. Very good. What do you need us to help you with? If anything.
The bird.
We can't help you with that bird. I can't help you with that bird. I'm gonna tell you. I would have been following a motion, Judge. I need somewhere else to live because the bird can have the house, okay?
I
Have
want to
it.
cause no problems. You let me go home. I wasn't saying a word. Not one word. It was just gonna be me and the bird. I wasn't gonna say a word. Mm-mm.
Nothing you need us to help you with, Miss Anderson? No?
No.
All right. All right, Mr. Griffin. What do you have for Miss Anderson?
Ms.
Did
Anderson.
you know about the bird?
Yeah, I think I talked to her that morning also. She had, yeah, I think I talked to her that morning. Yeah.
All right, what you want to tell us?
Well, Ms. Anderson did send me a message. This for Mr. Pikens and Mr. Reed. She's on a restricted license, no violations or none, but she said she received something in the mail saying that her license is eligible for review. Is that something that she should do, or?
She's on our restricted license?
Yes. She received something that's saying that her license is eligible for review through the Secretary of State.
Did
So,
she have just one drinking and driving case?
no,
Mr. Griffin?
it's more than one.
She probably.
Yeah,
needs
send
to go-
that paper to me. Email me that paper so I can send it to the.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, send that paper
go
over to me
through
so I can send it to Mr. Fikers and Mr. Reed, and then we'll just go from there.
Okay.
Your Honor, my first guess is that was computer generated and would have been something they would have sent out given the amount of time. That's just my first guess, though. We'll look at it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Don't do anything, Miss Anderson, just yet. Let's wait to hear back from the attorneys, okay? Because we don't want you to get in a process that could mess you up and set you back for a whole year.
Right.
Okay.
All right. All right. Very good. What else, Mr. Griffin, on Miss Anderson?
Other than that, Your Honor, she's in compliance with the tether, no problems with that. Drug testing, no problem with drug testing, and no problems with the restricted license. So she's doing good. Besides the bird, she's doing okay.
Besides the bird. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. Very good. Anything from any of the other team members as to Miss Anderson?
Yes, Judge. Congratulations on the good report, Ms. Anderson. You're working the program. Have a safe holiday. Sometimes we have what they call Monday morning blues after the weekend. So when you start the week out, that Monday, it's hard to get going sometimes. So that may be what we're seeing in your face. The other thing I wanted to say is animals will get into your home sometime. And I'll tell you this story. About 30 years ago, a squirrel came down the chimney and got into the house, and it didn't end well for the squirrel. So animals will get into your house. Be safe during the holidays.
Thank you.
Ms. Anderson.
Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikers, Mr. Reed, you must tell us what happened to the squirrel. We might as well.
The statute of limitations has expired. Put that on the record. Thank you.
Go ahead, Mr. Fikers. I don't know what you could say after that. But
No,
go ahead.
I would. The only thing I was going to say, I can't top that. I had nothing to do with that squirrel. I just want you to know that. But have a great holiday. It's a great report. Keep up the great work, ma'am. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Griffin, what's next for Miss Anderson?
Ms. Anderson, I have a face-to-face, Your Honor, on January the 10th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m.
All right, at 10:30. Did you get that, Miss Anderson?
Yes, January 10th at 10:30 a.m.
Yes, ma'am. All right, I want you to be safe during the holidays. You're doing well with the holidays?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, very good. Be safe, make some good choices, and I will see you in the new year, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. Take care.
You too.
All
Your
right,
Honor, if I'm,
yes.
if there's anyone else in the waiting room that when this court is ready, we'd be.
Yes, that's what I was getting ready to do. This is a good breaking point to let everybody in. I'm letting them in as we speak. All right, if you are joining us from the, sir, take that hat off in my courtroom, it's court. If you are joining us from the breakout room, I'm sorry, from the waiting room, sir, please remove your hat.
Hello.
No, put yourself on mute. I'm gonna give some instructions. Thank you so much.
Okay.
If you are joining us from the waiting room, please place your device on mute. Please remove any headgear. We don't do hats or anything like that in court. Thank you so much. All right. If your last name begins with the letter A, you are going to receive an invitation to breakout room number 1 or whatever. You'll receive an invitation to a breakout room. I don't know if you split them up on this morning. So Ms. Wilson will do that. Please place your name on your device, your first and last name. We don't know how to find you on the docket based on your first name. So if you have the ability to do your first and last name, please do that. If you receive an invitation to the breakout room, please accept that invitation to speak with an attorney because I'm going to finish my specialty court docket first before I call the regular traffic docket. So please accept the invitation. Ms. Wilson, if they don't have their last name up, put them in a breakout room anyways. Send them to the breakout room. Officer Bradfield has joined us. And I need to wait for Ms. Wilson to tell me when I can proceed. 1 second, Officer Bradfield.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. I'll give them to you because I'm.
Kelly, can I tell her to tomorrow at 9:45?
What's wrong with this month?
No, she had a doctor's appointment this morning.
Yes, we could do that to 9:45.
Yeah, batteries tomorrow.
Okay, yep, that works for me.
Now, I just want to tell you, talk to my lady, Michael, and try to make sure before they. I cleaned up this too.
Was she in?
Yeah.
What city was she?
The
one Detroit.
The one Detroit. So now, so our lawyer trying to see if
she messed herself up.
she did, but they said,
They've had
she
enough
had the keys in
children.
the car. That's what he said.
That's what's gonna hang.
Yeah. For the 2 of 5, when they have dropped the charges, they indicted the kids. So that was the offer.
And Chantel Walker is on here for today. Is she a face-to-face?
Yeah, I got 4 or 5 on the time, so I'm gonna go back up.
Okay, I'm good, because I'm gonna wrap them up after I finish the one thing. All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Wilson, may I proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. And a probation officer Bradfield is here on that matter, Mr. Vikings, that you talked about, and probation officer Bradfield, and I can't remember the last name now. I need you to tell me, I'm sorry?
Almarej is his name.
All right, did Mr. Almarej do everything that he was supposed to do, that the court ordered him to do?
Can I get that case number, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
The case number
Mr. Vikings, you have it? Okay.
is U563-62520.
Okay. I have not verified that, but I can. That case is not assigned to me, but I can definitely look into it. There's no problem.
Here's why you need, if I might say.
Go ahead, Mr. Vikings.
Yes.
Probation Officer Bradfield, my client's indicated to me that he got a letter from you stating to show up today. I think his court date was Friday. That's what he says, and he gave me your name. So we're going on just that and nothing more. So we didn't know that you were not the probation officer.
Can you give me a few minutes on that?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on, too. I appreciate it.
Your Honor, I have two other matters as well, not pertaining to that, but
Before me today,
yes, Judge.
all right, I'm going to finish up my specialty court docket
Yes, Your Honor.
and close that out, and then I'll be getting on with those cases because they should be scheduled for like 9:30, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and then I'll be going right to those, and if you come on, I'll do your cases first if your people are here.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
All right, very good. All right. I do see that Mr. Fleming you've been back and forth, but you're on with us now. I don't see Mr. Fleming on my docket. Is Mr. Fleming scheduled for today? He should be, but I don't see him on my docket.
I believe so.
He should be. And his case number is 2113-0687 for James Fleming. Mr. Fleming, state your full name for me.
James Major Fleming III.
All right, thank you, sir. Let me have Madam Clerk just look that up for me because my notes say that he's supposed to be here on today. And so we're gonna service you, Mr. Fleming. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, a little frustrated. I've been on since 8:45. And so, I've listened to a few people before me. And I was chatting with someone that said that I came in too late. So I came in at 8:45 and may have turned my camera off due to things going on behind me. So
Well, we
I've
don't know
been
you're
here.
here if your camera's not on.
Oh, I thought, does it say my name? I thought I put it on there.
We don't do all of that, sir. We are in court. We are working. My court reporter has her hands full. She doesn't have time to read the screen.
I
So that's
understand.
why we tell people, turn your camera on with your government name on it so we can account for everybody. If you don't have that camera on, I can't help you. She can't help you. I'm not going to require her to surf the directory. I'm not going to do that. She has enough.
I understand.
Okay.
I'm getting familiar with court on the phone, so please bear with me, y'all.
Okay, well, you're okay. I'm gonna get the case number again. The Madam Clerk is asking for it. It's 211-30687. He's not coming up. It's James Fleming III. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
The third, yes.
It's a transfer case. It might not come up.
Oh, that might be why. But he should still be on my docket for today.
Yes.
The transfer cases are printed out on my docket and he's not on here. All right, but we'll still go forward because my notes say he's supposed to be here today. And so, Mr. Fleming, how have you been doing?
I've been doing pretty good.
All right, tell me what you've been doing.
I've been going to Moranium Health Services to see my counselor. I've been going to on-site. Needed a couple vouchers for the on-site. Mr. Yancey had helped me with that, so that's been, I appreciate that, him doing that. Going to work and staying out of trouble, seeing a lot of family. At the moment, I'm visiting other family people right now, so that's why it looks a little different behind me. I'm probably not the best dressed today in court, but other than that, everything's been going good.
All right. Have you been having any difficulty with anything?
Well, I was helped with the vouchers for dropping because I do two of it. I think it's a blow and a urine analysis. But Mr. Yancey has helped me with that already.
Okay, very good, very good.
But besides that, people are still working with me. I'm not able to drive yet. I'm hoping, I know I'm just a beginner in the program, but hoping to somehow be restricted whenever that you guys decide that I've did enough to be restricted. That will help me out a lot.
I understand. And so you should, I think I told you this before, that you should talk with Mr. Yancey about there are some things that you need to do in order to even be recommended to me for the restricted license, okay? So make sure you get with Mr. Yancey to find out those things. But for now, I really need you to really get into your clinical services that you're receiving at Meridian. I need you to really do that, okay? And to participate in all of those good things. And then there's some legwork that you have to do to get ready for that restricted license if the Secretary of State decides to give you one, and we'll go from there. But you are still fairly new, okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. And I know it's difficult to get around, but maybe some of this sacrifice will be a deterrent as far as, when you get ready to make choices in the future, right?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. All right. Have you been having any struggles other than your transportation issues and testing? Have you been having any difficulties that we can assist you with?
Well, no, pretty much you guys have been very helpful with me. I was having an issue or something I wanted to check out physically with me, because I physically sometimes walk to get to the Meridian Health Services. And Mr. Yancey has helped me with that. So I can, because at the moment I do not have insurance through, so I've been trying to qualify for different programs. He has found one for me, and I have to make an appointment. So I'm very thankful for that. I really appreciate that from y'all. And
all right.
Yes.
Very good. Well, we appreciate you reaching out to get the assistance that you need, sir. That's very important. Very important.
Yes, thank you.
All right. How have you been doing during the holidays?
I ate a little too much, but other than that, everything's going really good. The work in the program, like I say, I embraced this new chapter in my life, and I think I'm going to continue to do this, whether I'm in court or not. I got a support system that seems to be growing, so I'm very thankful for that, and I want to continue doing that because people like being around me now. So it's like, I really embrace that. I'm really thankful for that. So
why do you think people like being around you now?
Well, that to my knowledge, that I'm even able to see, a lot of positive things been going on, and of course some negative things with the pandemic and things like that. So it's balancing its way out. I think I'm becoming a better person. So like I said, I'm embracing the program. It's just the frustrating part is getting around and getting back and forth. But I know I got to pay my dues to get to that point. So it makes sense to me.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Do you have any questions for the team on today?
No.
No questions for the team? All right, Mr. Yancey, how is Mr. Fleming doing? And check your chat, please.
Yes, Your Honor. He's doing pretty well. He's at Meridian Services. That's going pretty well. I believe they sent me a screening, a clinical screening, and a treatment plan. Like he said, he is going to on-site services I appreciate him reaching out to me prior to missing a screening. So I was able to work that out. So that should be good so far. And he did tell me about, he was having some physical setbacks due to all the walking to different agencies. So I think we're going to be able to get that addressed. So, he has embraced the program, and, he said something that was a big deal. I wish other people could hear, as far as his support system is growing as he solidifies his sobriety. So that's really huge. So far that's really going great.
All right, Mr. Yancey. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Fleming?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Fleming. A good report. You're new to the program, but you're working the program. You have a positive attitude, and that's great. Key word, I heard one of the clients mention it this morning, patience. Be patient, work the program, stay in touch with Mr. Yancey. Be safe during the holidays, and keep up the good work. And thank you, Mr. Fleming. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Wonderful. What's next for Mr. Fleming?
Your Honor, we could.
Wait, Mr. Yancey, before you go there, Mr. Fleming, you told me you're a football guy. What do you think of those Lions?
Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Go Lions.
Yes.
Yes.
Go Lions. Yeah.
Go Lions.
All right. I'm just checking in.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Can I go buy me a shirt now that says Lions?
Always, you
now?
know what? Always get your Lions shirt. Do not give up. Because when it changes, you'll be a part of it. You'll already be there.
I'll already have my shirt without the markup, right?
That's right. Yes, ma'am.
There you go. All right. Very good. All right, Mr. Yancey, what's next?
Yeah, the soonest we could see Mr. Fleming would be January 4th at 9:45.
All right, Mr. Fleming, did you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll see you at 9:45 a.m. on January 4th, 2022, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to have a wonderful holiday. Be safe, make some good choices, keep some good company so you can get some good results, okay?
Yes.
All right,
yes,
very good. Take good care of yourself.
You guys too, thank you.
All right, okay, bye-bye. All right, I want to call the remainder of the specialty court docket so that I can release the rest of the staff. Give me 1 second. I am looking. Yes. All right. All right. Let's do the remainder of the docket. I'm ready for dates. I'm going to start with Chantel Walker. I have case number Z8060361 for Ms. Walker.
Your Honor, that's my case. I spoke with Ms. Walker. She's doing fine. Ms. Walker's in phase 3. So her next court date would be January the 20th, 2022, and that would be a Zoom hearing at 8:30 a.m.
All right, and she's doing well. She knows where she needs to go and treat and all that good stuff.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm sorry, give me that date one more time. January 20th?
Yeah, 2022 at 8:30 a.m.
All right, very good. I also have Callie Muck, and I actually skipped Miss Muck. I have case number Z 807-3181. Mr. Griffin, you've asked for an adjournment for Ms. Muck. She had a medical matter she needed to attend to on today.
Yes, Your Honor, and I'd like to bring her back tomorrow at 9:45. That'd be 12:21.
All right. All right, very good. And so, Mr. Griffin, she was supposed to have a medical review done, and she was supposed to also get her clinical assessment. So have we been able to receive that information?
I have the clinical assessment, as far as the review. She did provide documentation that she's no longer taking the medication. I'll get that medication to you if you like, but she's no longer, they weaned her off of the medication.
I need documentation from a doctor saying that she was supposed to be taking that medication and that they have removed that from her as a part of her medication review. She can't just decide she's not taking it.
Okay.
Because then we need to determine, should she have ever been taking it?
Okay.
And then we have a bigger problem.
Okay, Judge. Okay.
So I still need a medication review. Let her doctor tell me that this is what she was taking and he took her off of it.
Okay.
All right. And I have adjourned her to tomorrow, January 21st, 2021 at 9:45 a.m.
All right, thanks.
All right. I think, oh, wait a minute. I have to go to my 10:30. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's do it. I have the following. I have Brandon Gilkey, 200-568-4301 for Mr. Gilkey.
That's mine, Your Honor. Mr. Gilkey is doing well. His next court date via Zoom will be January the 10th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m.
All right, very good. Does Mr. Gilkey have that restricted license?
No, Your Honor.
But he needs one, right?
I believe so. I have to check as far. I believe this is.
Yeah, I have that this was his second. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll check
he'll
on that
need one.
today. Yep, I'll check on restricted license today.
All right, very good. All right, thank you. I have Michael Lamar, Z 806-7021 for Mr. Lamar.
That's mine. I talked to Mr. Lamar. He's doing well. No problem. Still going through his next court dates on those other cases are after the first of the year. So I keep you updated on that. But his next review with you, Your Honor, will be January the 10th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m.
All right. You said January, I'm sorry.
January the 10th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m.
Got it. All right, thank you. That's for Mr. Lamar. I have Martija Fryer. Case number 200-557-9901 for Ms. Fryer.
Yes, Your Honor, Ms. Fryer's mine. She's doing well. I actually talked to her last week and I'm scheduled to talk to her today at 10:30, but she's just wanted meetings and testing, and we're just waiting for her to start making some payments. So we want to see her back. She's in phase 2. We want to see her back January 10th of next year at 8:30.
All right, very good. I have it. And she's taking good care of that baby?
I'm pretty sure she is.
All right, very good. Let's keep going. I have Tara Smith, case number 19060740001.
Yes, Your Honor, Miss Smith, she's doing really well. She's still in her long-term recovery program. That's going great. She has 14 days in a community service and screening, so she's really doing well. She's in phase 2. So we want to also see her on January 10th of next year at 8:30.
All right, very good. Got it. And then I have Marquell Todd. I have a file for Brandon Smith, but he's not on today, is he?
No, he was.
Okay.
No.
I'm not seeing him. Let me see. Let me just make sure I didn't. Yeah, he's not on today. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. I don't have Mr. Todd's file, but all right. I have Marquell Todd, case number SP, not strike that, SP 100600802, SP 9618881, and case number 1905880901. Mr. Griffin, how's Mr. Todd?
So Todd is doing good, Your Honor. I actually spoke with him yesterday. So he's doing really well. Trying to get him to make some payments. So he's supposed to be coming out here to make some payments on his costs. But other than that, everything is going well. He's still employed and doing very well. Testing, no problems with testing. And his next court date will be January the 10th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m.
All right, got it. Did I miss anyone from the specialty court docket?
No, Judge.
I have an Arthur Anderson.
Mr. Anderson is not with us, right? Is he a part of our specialty court? He's a review.
I don't think so.
And I wonder if that's just an adjourn to pay. I don't know. Let's look it up. But that name doesn't sound familiar. Arthur Anderson?
No.
Okay, it doesn't to me either. All right, very good. All right, case managers and team, you all have been wonderful. We are now going to go to the remainder of our docket. There is one attorney that's in the courtroom. Are you ready to proceed on your matter?
Judge, we're here for a review. We are ready.
All right, give me 1 second. Mr. Griffin, Mr. Yancey, is there anything else? I'm in the courthouse today.
Okay.
All right, if not, great job.
All right, thanks, Judge.
All right. Counsel, could you please give me the name of your client?
The last name is Al Jafari. The first name Abdul Fattah.
Okay, Al Jafari.
Yes.
Is it hyphenated?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Gary Bradfield is the probation agent.
All right, I do see it. All right, very good. And so is Mr. Bradfield on? Did he come back? I'm going to disengage the waiting room now because I am finished with the specialty court docket. All right. And so we have to wait for Mr. Bradfield. While we're doing that, Ms. Aguilar, you'll receive an invitation to go to a breakout room. Please make sure you do that.
Okay, honey.
Oh, no. Judge Shannon A. Holmes. Do y'all have my name up there? I'm gonna need y'all to put my name up there. All right. If you could reach out to Mr. Bradfield and let him know we are already on.
I just called him, Your Honor, so he's about to hop on.
Oh, there you go, Mr. Griffin. All right. Thank you, sir.
Yep, I called him.
All right, great. Thank you. All right, Miss Wilson, if you could let them know in the breakout room that I only want the people back who are ready to go. No one else. They all should stay in the breakout room. Only those that are ready to go.
I don't have a file for that, Judge.
Who's this?
That's the attorney that's sorry.
Okay. That's both cases? Yes, two.
It's the same number on there.
They put it on there twice?
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know why.
All right. Very good. He wasn't assessed fines and costs. This must not have been my case.
No, Judge, it was in front of Judge Sherman originally.
Yeah, why wasn't he assessed fines and costs?
Judge, he came to this country as a refugee, and he was involved in a car bombing, and he takes SSI. So I think that was one of the reasons why.
And he also offered to engage another for an act of prostitution. And also there's an indicator that he needs an Arabic interpreter. Do we have an interpreter? And he has to also, he was supposed to do HIV testing, a morality class,
he did
3 days of community service in lieu of court.
Judge, he completed everything on his review. He's supposed to be discharged today.
Okay, well, I will need the probation manager to go through that with me. No, she gonna have to do this one because I can't sign my name to this right here. You offering to engage another for sex. You're not gonna just pay 105 when you have money available to pay for vagina. I'm not, no, I can't do that. So she gonna have to do this one. She gonna have to discharge her. I can't do it. I'm sorry. But just everything in me says no.
Well,
All right.
Can we get another
we
date,
have
because
to-
I need to be in another courtroom, Judge.
I mean, you can get another date, but we need an interpreter. And so I didn't know that. Did you tell the clerk that when you checked in?
Well, I tried to call. Was no answer.
Okay.
And there's been an interpreter for every proceeding. And
Okay, but you know, I was not the original judge, right?
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah, I do.
So okay, so it was with another judge, and while there may have been an interpreter, for some reason, there was not one order today. And so instead of holding you up, what I am going to do is, Ms. Mack, if you could call and get a review date from Judge Sherman, or if you could get Judge Sherman on the phone, I will let her know I'm sending this one to her. I'm not going to be able to sign off on a discharge for an offering to engage another for an act of prostitution. And the person did 3 days of community service and paid $105. And yeah, that's not going to work for me. So that has to go back to Judge Sherman. So let's get ask her, can we get a review date for a probation that she did? And then that way, counsel, I don't hold you up and we can get that date from Judge Sherman, but I don't want to leave you hanging. And we'll make sure that they know to request an interpreter.
Thank you, Judge.
You're very welcome.
I'm on hold with the courtroom, Judge.
Okay. She's on hold with the courtroom. If you are in my courtroom and you have your camera off and you are an attorney or a police officer, please check in with the clerk. Please. I appreciate it. All right, Mr. Bradfield, I don't know if any of your other clients are here. I know there's one that missed his court date. Did you find out whether or not that was your client or someone else's?
Someone else's judge, but I'm ready to proceed.
You're gonna proceed on that one? Okay.
Yes, Judge. Yes, Judge.
All right. So Ms. Wilson, if you could get a message into the breakout room, I need only the people who are ready to go, as well as, I believe the last name, was it Al Marige?
Yes, Judge.
All right, as well as Mr. Al Marige needs to come back. Thank you.
I'll go into the breakout room and let them know.
All right, wonderful, because we're ready to start processing those cases. And counsel, I apologize for the wait. The judge must be on the record, so it's taking a moment, okay?
Okay, Judge.
And if you have somewhere else that you need to be, what you can do is call back and get that date and time from my clerk. And you can go from there, okay?
Okay, I can do that, Judge.
You'll call back, and it's Miss Mack who's serving today, okay?
Okay, Judge.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good day. Happy holidays.
You too. Same to you and your client. Thank you.
Bye, Judge.
All right. Is that Mr. Al Marige? Okay, let's do that case since he's here. Are you ready to proceed, Mr. Bradfield?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Al Marige is going to be an add-on to my docket today. Okay. I have case number U563-62520. Mr. Bradfield, I'm sorry, Mr. Al Marige, place your name on the record for me.
Sajid Al Miraj.
All right, thank you. Give me 1 second, please.
Sure.
Judge, good morning. I am well, thank you. How are you? Thank you. All right, Mr. Al Marige, my apologies. I wanted to get that squared away. And so, Mr. Bradfield, we're ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. I last spoke to Mr. Al Marige on October the 27th, 2021, when he went to court. At that time, this case was arraigned on a bench warrant. He was ordered to do 40 hours community service, STD, HIV testing in the prostitution class. His review date was scheduled for December the 17th, 2021. Before that time, this case was transferred on November 2nd to Ricardo.
Wait, hold on. Attorney Bradfield.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, not Attorney Bradfield. Officer Bradfield, I see that this case is pursuant to HIDA. Mr. Fikens, Mr. Reed, did you all know that this was pursuant to HIDA?
Judge, I remember a HIDA case that was granted. I don't know if this was the defendant or not, but I would, if the record indicates it was HIDA, I accept that, Judge. Oh.
Yes, it is HIDA.
All right, then it can't go on this record. I have to go into a breakout room. And so, Mr. Bradfield, did we ever figure out how to bring the court back from the breakout room? All right, give me 1 second, please. Officer, I'm going to ask you to mute the courtroom for me. Miss. Are you all able to hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Yes. It's echoing.
Are you all still getting the feedback?
No, Judge.
No, Judge.
Wonderful. Ms. Wilson, I'm going to need you to place myself on my device, Mr. Al Marij, and Mr. Bradfield in a breakout room, please.
Do you want me to go along too,
And
Judge?
Mr. Fikens, yes, I'm sorry.
Can you say that again, Your Honor?
I need you to place myself, I'm on my device, my personal device, myself, Mr. Fikens, Mr. Bradfield, and Mr. Al Marij into a breakout room, please.
Okay, thank you. It's not letting me do the breakout rooms.
Oh, let me make sure I can make you a co-host. My apologies, I may have knocked you out.
It says.
No,
I'm
you are.
Well,
You are.
last time we had this problem where I couldn't do the breakout rooms.
I'm gonna make you host.
Okay.
All right, now try it.
Yeah, I got it now.
All right, wonderful.
Just don't know which one you are because I changed your court name to Judge Shannon A. Holmes too.
Okay, let me change. I'm going to change my device name. Give me a second.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me see. I changed my device name to my initials.
I'm not seeing you, Mr. Fikens.
Oh, I don't know what to tell you.
You
Is
were
there
in
anything-
one, you should, oh, I got you. I'm gonna change you to 4.
Thank you.
Arthur, what is your complete name? I can't hear you. What is it? I can't hear you. You must not be connected to audio because I still can't hear you. Can you put it into chat to Miss Selena Wilson? Thank you. You might want to check your audio because it may not be connected.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. You can go back on mute.
Okay.
Let's do it. All right, thank you all for your patience. Let the record reflect that Mr. Almarich will be returning on, what did I say that date was?
January 27th.
January 27, 2022 at 10 o'clock a.m., at which time he must, we must have his community service validated, and he must have completed the class ordered as ordered by the court through Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, and he must be prepared to tell this court what he learned in that class. Mr. Fikens, is there anything else that I left out as to Mr. Almarich?
You did not, Your Honor, and we thank you for this opportunity to get him into compliance.
All right, very good. Thank you so much. I am ready to proceed. I'm just going to start with Mr. Arambula, Alejandro Arambula. If you could unmute for me. Are we ready to proceed on Mr. Arambula?
Yes, we are.
I'm sorry.
All right, I have the following matters. Case number B 121-68921, B 121-69021. Let's see, what else do I have? I also have B 121-69121 and B 121-69221. Mr. Arambula, please state your full name.
Alejandro Arambula.
Thank you, and good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
All right, how are we proceeding?
Judge Robert Fikens on behalf of the defendant. I've had an opportunity to speak to my client, Judge. He is working on getting some of the information that is necessary to assist the prosecutor in making a proper offer in this case. So at this time, Judge, we would ask for a pretrial date. We realize it was a show cause that he missed a court date. I don't think it was intentional from talking with him. He didn't know about that, but when he was given the show cause notice, Judge, he came into court and wants to try to resolve this matter. And I think he can with, if we get a pretrial date.
Okay, I can barely hear you, Mr. Fikens.
Judge, I am sorry. I turned my volume down again. I apologize, Judge. We're asking for a pretrial.
All right, and so I will set this matter for pretrial. One second, I just need to look at. Today is Monday. All right, so I'll set this matter for pretrial. The pretrial will be on. It takes us to January, right? Yeah, today is the 20th. Yeah, it certainly does. All right, I'm going to place the pretrial on Friday, January 7th, 2022, and that'll be at 9:45 a.m. Sir, you need to make sure that you show up, okay?
Yes, ma'am, I sure will.
And get your
All
paperwork.
right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry,
Thank you,
Mr. Reed, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, Your Honor, that was Mr. Fikens, and I just indicated, I want to remind him to get his paperwork by that time.
All right, very good. Thank you, sir. Let's keep going. I have Taisha Arnold. Miss Arnold, if you could unmute for me.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, ma'am. As soon as I find your case. Come on, here. I lost it. Okay. Miss Arnold, if you could turn down your background noise, that's going to be very helpful to me.
Get up now.
All right. I don't see Miss Arnold, but let me look. I don't see Miss Arnold on my docket. So Miss Arnold, I'm gonna have you mute. Miss, did you find her, Miss Mack? Mr. Fikens?
We did find her, Judge. And apparently this was the date and time set to make payment, or at least she had to return to court on today's date. And she's coming to court to ask for some more time, Judge.
You found her? No, she's not on for today. So let's look her up. You have to get Miss Mack a number. Miss Mack will look her up, because that means she didn't show up on the date she was supposed to show up, or someone didn't put the date in the system. Give us a second to look that up.
Thank
you. You have a case number for Miss Arnold?
I don't. I'll look it up myself, Judge, because I had it at one time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, were you able to look her up? She has case number 717131. It looks like counts 1 and 2. And then 717132. Counts 1 and 2. 1, 2, and 3, I'm sorry. Yes, Arnold.
And Your Honor, yes, I have two cases, both as this court read. I was just looking at the first one ending in 1311. And she owed money on that case, Judge. She did plead guilty in front of you. It does.
I'm sorry.
She is supposed to be here today at 10:30.
It just wasn't on my docket.
I don't know why it's not.
Okay, just can you add it to my docket?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. And whoever was serving that day didn't put her on.
I don't know why she's not there.
All right. And so did she make her payment? She Mr. Fikens, what do you want to tell me?
Judge, she's coming in before you today and because of the press of the holidays and everything else, she's asking for a little bit more time to make payment. She was actually going to make payment over this weekend, but her system shut down. She believes she can make payment today, but I don't want to promise something I don't know for sure. If she can make payment today, and she told me she could, that would be wonderful. So we're just asking for a little bit of extra time, Judge. She understands her obligation to this court, and I'm glad she came in today because so she wouldn't go into default.
All right, so let's just adjourn her, Miss Matt, to Friday. Adjourn to pay. Get it paid before Friday. If not, you need to come back on Friday.
No, Friday.
Oh, no. Friday, we're closed, the 24th. Yes, that's Christmas Eve. We won't be here. So you need to get it paid today and come back on, are we here on the 23rd?
Yes.
Let's do an adjourn to pay for December 23rd. Can you get it paid, Ms. Arnold, today?
Yes.
All right, so December 23rd, 2021 at 10:30 a.m. Her matters will be adjourned for payment. And if you get it paid, you don't need to come back, but she does need to show up on my docket.
Yes.
All right, wonderful. All right, Ms. Arnold, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Aaron Bula, you are free to leave, sir. Have a good day. All right, let's go to Mr. Arthur Anderson III. Mr. Anderson, if you could unmute for me. Good morning, Mr. Anderson.
Your Honor, if I might, could I get?
Did I lose Mr. Anderson? I don't see him anymore.
And let me get Mr. Malafide out of the breakout room because he talked to Mr. Anderson, I believe.
Okay, no, we'll go with, did you talk to the person who's left?
I have Mr. Ashby, Miss Aguilar. I have those
Okay,
two.
if they don't have their cameras on, I'm not calling their case. Do you have Mr. Ashby?
Yes, she does. I do.
All right, let's go to Ashby. Come on, Mr. Ashby, unmute for me, please. Mr. Anderson, we'll mute you, and just as soon as Mr. Malafide can join us, we'll go forward. All right, good morning, Mr. Ashby.
Morning, Judge.
All right, very good. Give me 1 second, let me find you. I found you. Here we go. SP 119-59501. State your full name for me, Mr. Ashby.
Andrew Milton Ashby.
All right, thank you, sir, and good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, Mr. Figas, how are we proceeding?
Judge, there is a recommendation to dismiss this matter for compliance. We join in that recommendation and we stipulate the probable cause.
All right, wonderful. Do I have a ticket for Mr. Ashby? Okay. All right, I am granting the motion. I'm dismissing the matter without prejudice. Thank you for your patience on today, Mr. Ashby.
Thank you,
Okay?
Judge.
All right, take care.
You too. And thank you, Mr. Fikens.
Welcome.
All right. Sorry, I didn't have that. No, that's okay. Thank you. Tomorrow. Yes. All right. We ready on Aguilar?
Yes, Your Honor.
One second. I have the following, U-594-44421. Ms. Aguilar, please state your full name, please.
Amy Estella Aguilar.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
All right, council, this says I need a review, that she's doing a review. I
Yes,
need an ROA from Ms. Aguilar. All right,
And I will wait for you to get the review, Judge. I do remember Miss Aguilar, but I'll wait until you have an opportunity to look at the documents.
yes. All right, very good. Let me see what's going on. Give me 1 second. And does Ms. Aguilar have any other matters?
I just saw the order.
And it looks like she's paid her fines and costs in full. Mr. Fikens, is that correct?
Yes, Judge, she has.
All right, very good. This was pursuant to a delayed sentence.
Yes, Judge.
She has no other cases. And so,
Right.
Mr. Fikens, your motion?
Your Honor, at this point in time, we'd move to dismiss for compliance with the court's order.
All right, very good. I'm granting your motion. Ms. Aguilar, your matter is dismissed without prejudice, okay?
Thank you very much.
All right, you're very welcome. Do well, ma'am.
All right, thank you. You too, honey. Have a
Okay.
good holiday. Bye-bye.
You do the same. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. I am ready. Mr. Malafite hasn't joined us. Gabriel Andrews is not in on the screen. And so, Mr. Ficus, Mr. Reed, if you all could go to the breakout room and let's bring in some other people who are finished and ready to go. And then Mr. Anderson, I'll do you as soon as Mr. Malafite joins us.
Sorry about that, Judge. I was changing my shirt.
It's fair to let me know that. I'm telling y'all, you can't make this stuff up. Mr. Fikens, are you already on Gabriel Andrews?
Well, I think I can proceed, Judge. I didn't speak to him, but I think I know what, I heard some of the conversation.
All right, I have case number U 593-85421. Mr. Andrews, state your full name, please.
You're on mute.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Gabriel Andrews.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning to you.
Good morning, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Judge, this is the date and time set for pretrial. After speaking with my client, although my co-counsel did, I did not, but I heard the conversation. We are seeking a bench trial date at this time, Judge.
All right, and Mr. Andrews, you understand that you have a right to a jury trial in this matter?
Yes.
All right, but you still want to have the court, meaning the judge, hear your case and determine your guilt or your innocence?
Yes. I'm so
All
sorry.
right, has anybody, I'm sorry?
No, nothing. Sorry about that.
All right, has anybody promised you or threatened you in any way to waive your right to a jury trial?
No.
All right, thank you, sir. I am going to schedule the jury trial. I'm sorry, bench trial. Thank you, not jury trial. Bench trial. 1 second. That's going to take place on, today is Monday. Let's go down to Friday, Friday, January 7th, 2022 at 1:30 p.m. I'm sorry, I would have to do it on the 14th to give the requisite amount of time. It would be the 14th. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your patience, sir. All right, if you all could get Mr. Malafite to do Mr. Anderson, and then we'll keep going. Officer, can you mute me just for a second? I'm taking a quick break.
Judge Shannon, am I allowed to leave?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you can leave.
Thank you, Court Reporter Selena. You can mute me back.
You're welcome.
Now, Mr. Anderson, if you're driving, I'm not gonna be able to do your case, so you need to pull over. I don't do cases while people are driving. Mr. Malafide, we had you come back for Mr. Anderson, but he's driving, so he's gotta pull over. I can't do his case.
I'm not driving.
Wait, where's Mr.? Oh, no, that's somebody else. I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna turn this person's, yeah, I'm gonna turn his camera off because I can't do his case while he's driving. All right, let's do Mr. Anderson. Mr. Malafide, are you ready? We can't hear you if you're talking to us. We can't hear you, Mr. Malafide. You're not connected to audio. We still can't hear you.
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Yes, now I can.
Okay, apologies for that.
That's okay. Let's start with Mr. Arthur Anderson III. I have case number SP 3492021. Mr. Anderson, state your full name, please. Ms. Anderson, you have to unmute for me. You're not connected to audio.
See, I don't know what happened, Judge, because I hope that's not, oh, I heard something from him. There we go.
Mr. Anderson?
Yes, ma'am.
You have to come back on the screen, though. All right, state your name for me.
Arthur Anderson III.
All right, Mr. Malafide, good morning to you. Mr. Malafide, it looks like your client was sentenced after entering a plea of guilty, and he still owes $285. I'm not certain what he wants me to do today. You may proceed.
Your Honor, I believe at this point, Judge, after speaking to Mr. Anderson, it was just a misunderstanding on his part. He was under a mistaken impression that someone was going to call him to give him a number. But regardless, Judge, I've explained to him the situation. He understands now. He's going to pay today.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to place him on an adjourn to pay docket. And that's going to be for Thursday, is that right, the 23rd? All right, for December 23rd, 2021 at 10:30 a.m. He needs to get it paid or he'll go into warrant status, okay? And the charge goes back to the original charge. All right, Mr. Anderson, get it paid today, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's call the remainder of your cases. Let's see. I see India Avery Adams. She is on the screen. I'm calling cases that are on the screen. Not on the screen, I'm not calling your case. All right, Miss Avery Adams, I have the following for you. I have case number P116948, counts 1, 2, and 3. Oh, sir, take that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just turn your camera. I'm gonna put you in a way. Oh, hold on, Miss Wilson, because I don't know why anybody would think they could come into court and have on a hoodie. I don't know. Miss Wilson, you need to give me back host, please.
Who has a hoodie on, Judge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Now, why anybody would think they could come into a court session with a hoodie on is amazing to me. It's just amazing. All right. There we go. And then I'm going to make you my co-host. Thank you, Ms. Wilson. As soon as I can find you. All right, Ms. Wilson, you are now my co-host. Thank you. All right, Ms. Avery Adams, state your full name for me, please.
Yes, India Avery Adams.
Thank you. All right, how are we proceeding as to Ms. Avery Adams?
Your Honor, there have been recommendations put forth. I believe she wants to take advantage of those recommendations.
All right, tell me what the recommendation is, Mr. Malafide.
Well, Judge, I was hoping that that was one of the reasons Miss Avery Adams waited so long, as we were hoping to get that back from Mr. Rosenthal. We presumed it was going to be a failure to display, but we're not certain. She wants to take advantage of it, so we don't know.
Judge, if I might interrupt, and I'm sorry, Your Honor, I believe there was an offer to dismiss all matters. So there was, it's a good thing she did wait around. Miss Avery Adams is a recommendation for a dismissal.
Fantastic, Judge. We'll
On all three counts.
Yes, Judge, on all three counts.
All right, wonderful. Then I am going to dismiss all three of the matters without prejudice. Thank you, ma'am, for your patience, and you'll get your dismissal paperwork in the mail. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, have a good day.
You too, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I am going to Courtney Alston. Alston, if you could unmute for me.
I'm off mute. I'm off mute.
Courtney Alston, are you unmuted?
Yes.
All right, wonderful, thank you. I have the following for you, case number SP 120737071. State your full name for me, please.
Courtney James Austin.
All right, thank you. How are we proceeding as to Mr. Alston?
Your Honor, we'd like to take advantage of the recommendation. We believe it's for a delayed sentence. The one thing we would ask judges, if we do that, we need to get it so that he can pay, if the court will allow, if we can either shorten it or have him be allowed to pay early, because he's just trying to get his license back and we don't want there to be anything holding him up. We don't think that there's a warrant. It doesn't appear that there is, but it does appear that he was having some trouble with the Secretary of State, and I don't want him to have to wait 3 months in order to get it.
Did you talk with the people about that, Mr. Malafide?
I did not, Your Honor. I unfortunately had to rely on Mr. Fikens coming in and out, so I can certainly ask the people quickly if the court would allow.
Okay, I'll consider it. Give me 1 second.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Austin, please raise your right hand. Mr. Austin, you have to stop chewing that gum. Ooh, that's about to make me flip my wig like 3 times. I don't even wear one. All right, here we go. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I swear.
Thank you. You can place your hand down. Mr. Malafide, please establish your client understands his constitutional rights.
Certainly, Your Honor. Sir, do you understand that you have the right to a trial? That included in those rights is the right to call your own witnesses, to not testify at those particular things, and to cross-examine the witnesses that the people may call.
Yes.
Okay. Do you wish to waive those rights?
Mr. Austin, hold on. Mr. Austin, you need to get in the camera, all of you, your face.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, and I need you to stay engaged because he's asking you questions about giving up your rights. And I want to make sure you understand what you're doing. Go ahead, Mr. Malafide, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. So you understand you'd be giving up those rights in order to take advantage of the recommendation we discussed?
Yes.
Okay, and that's what you wish to do?
Yes.
I didn't hear your answer.
I said yes.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Malafide, you may, if you're satisfied, you may continue.
I am satisfied. I apologize.
Factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. I am going to need a date.
The date, let's see, it's June 3rd, 2021.
Thank you so much. Sir, at the date and time in question, were you in the city of Detroit, County of Wayne?
Yes.
Okay, at that date, time, and location, were you approached by a police officer?
Yes.
And were you in a public park or park that was open to the public at that time, either by yourself or with someone?
Yes.
And was that, at that point, was that park in fact closed, or was it after the closing hours were posted, generally that being after dark?
Yes, I was.
Satisfied, Judge?
All right, I am satisfied as well. I'll accept your plea of guilty. I'll follow the recommendation that upon payment of fines and costs, I'll dismiss it, Mr. Malafide. I'm assessing the cost at $195. The fine is going to be $25. The total owed is $220. When will your client get that paid, Mr. Malafide?
Mr. Austin?
I get paid this Thursday.
All right, so you can get it paid on Thursday?
Yes, I can.
All right, so I am going to adjourn this to pay. Well, give me a date for next week. Are we open on the 28th or?
It's not gonna show up.
All right, so I'll have to adjourn it to pay for January 4th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. to get it paid as quickly as possible, because it's not going to be dismissed until you get it paid. So if you wait, you won't get it dismissed. You pay it today or Thursday, you'll get it dismissed today or Thursday, okay?
Okay.
Before we leave out. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Mr. Ali. All right. I have the following, case number 395624. Sir, please, Ali Hussein Naji Abdul Kadim, please state your full name.
Ali Hussein Naji Abdul Karim.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are we proceeding?
Judge, this is a date and time set for arraignment on a bench warrant. He did post a $100 bond. This is a state matter. I've attempted to reach out, but we would ask for and I think we can resolve this matter, Judge, so I'm asking for an unusual request that this be adjourned until Thursday. We do want to take care of it if it's at all possible. I know this court has a tremendous docket on Thursday, and I know you'd be making an exception, but we would be very appreciative, Your Honor, if you could do that.
All right, and I'll do that. I'll adjourn this matter to December 23rd, 2022 at 9:00 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
No, Your Honor, that would be fine. Thank you.
All right, wonderful. Thank you for your patience, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Do we have any other individuals in the courtroom? They need to turn on their cameras. Or what about in waiting rooms? Or I'm sorry, in breakout rooms?
I believe
Your
they're
Honor.
all closed.
Yeah. If we could
You
do
disabled
the
my
gentleman
camera,
who was
Your Honor.
driving previously, Brandon Adams, that should be a dismissal. I've seen both of his paperwork. His registration.
Okay, is Mr. Adams, is he stopped where we can do his case?
I sincerely hope so. You have to unmute
Come
yourself.
on, Mr. Adams.
There we go.
All right.
Okay, you got to turn on your video one more time, sir. Nope. You muted yourself again, sir. There we go. Now we have both.
All right, I have the following for Brandon Adams, SP 119-85042, SP 118-42081. Mr. Adams, state your full name for me.
Brandon Carlos Adams.
All right, thank you and good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Your Honor.
All right, counsel.
I've had an opportunity to see the paperwork for both the registration and insurance. They are both valid and will be valid all the way, I believe it was through December of 2022. On these matters, we would be moving to dismiss at this time.
All right, thank you. I am dismissing both matters without prejudice. Thank you for your patience this morning, sir.
Thank you.
All right, take care. All right. What else do we have ready?
We have Jamil Anderson, Your Honor, but hold on just one moment on that one, because I'm trying to look something up to see what our issue was. Oh, no, I think that actually belongs to Mr. Fikens. Mr. Anderson had, okay.
And Your Honor, this matter was set for trial today. I see that Mr. Rosenthal is on. Maybe he wishes to
Hold on,
discuss.
can I place a case number on the, should I place the case number on the record?
Yes, Judge, I'm sorry.
Okay, let me do that very quickly. I have case number SP 112-00851. Mr. Anderson, state your full name for me, please.
Jamil Christian Anderson.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Fikens.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I think I reached out to Mr. Rosenthal regarding some of the facts of the matter. I don't know if he's had an opportunity to speak to the officer, Corporal Beckham, who is here, who has signed in. The matter was set for trial, Judge. So I don't know if there's going to be an offer or anything else. That's where it stands, I believe.
All right, and so if someone, Mr. Rosenthal.
Yes, if I may, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Rosenthal for the people. If I may, Your Honor, this ticket is going to be a dismissal based off of it was a different individual's vehicle at the time. So they were given no insurance misdemeanor, and that can't apply to somebody if it's not their vehicle. So it has to be dismissed. It should have been under the civil infraction of no proof of insurance.
And
all right, thank you. Then I am going. I'm sorry, Mr. Biden.
I was just going to offer my apologies to Mr. Rosenthal because he has been communicating that to me. It's my inability to understand how to work some technology, Judge. So I don't want to make it sound that Mr. Rosenthal was doing anything but his job. It was defense counsel who wasn't doing his job, Your Honor.
No, you're fine.
Right.
You're fine.
Then I'm going to dismiss the matter, Mr. Anderson's matter, without prejudice. Yes, Mr. Anderson, you had a question?
I just want to, present my apologies to you. From wearing my robe, I did not know it was going to be a problem. I want to just apologize to you, ma'am.
You thought you could come to court in your bathrobe?
I mean, I'm in the comfort of my own home, but
you are, but you do know we're in court, right?
I understand that, but I just woke up. It's the morning. My day off work. So.
And you got your case dismissed. It's a win-win for you today, Mr. Anderson. All right?
Yeah.
So go on and be comfortable in your home, okay?
All right. You have a good day.
It airs live on YouTube, so we want to make sure we're dressed for court.
Correct.
All right. And is that the issuing officer that just came on? I need you to put your name and badge number on for me.
Yes, this is Corporal Beckham, Detroit Police Department. Did I hear correctly that was dismissed?
Yes, Corporal Beckham, that is a dismissal. After speaking with my supervisor, because it's a no insurance misdemeanor that was written, it wasn't the individual's vehicle, so we cannot go forward with the charge. It has to be written for a civil no proof of insurance. If they're driving someone else's vehicle, we can't apply the no insurance misdemeanor to that individual.
That's not how it works. But I'm not going to.
Yeah, you all can discuss that off my record.
Yeah, absolutely. I can have Shannon Walker call you if you'd like, officer.
I can call Shannon. I have Miss Walker's number. Okay.
Yeah, if you would. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. All right. Bye, Mr. Anderson. Don't be on here shaking your head and scratching your head. Go be in the comfort of your home. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Get in trouble. All right. You too. All right. Do we have anyone else in the waiting rooms?
I don't believe so.
All right. Let's call the remainder of the docket. Are we ready?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we not ready?
No, go ahead, Judge.
I can call it. Okay, all right. Let's do it. I'm at the 8:30. I'm on the 8:35 docket. There is an adjournment to pay for Keyshawn Alexander. Case number SP 109-88183. Did Alexander pay?
I will check. I will check.
Okay, well then I'll have to hold this one then.
Yes. I mean, can you hold up on all the adjournment pays? I'll look at all of them.
Okay,
Is that okay?
yeah, and then
Okay.
maybe we can look those up at the beginning in
Okay.
the morning so we can be, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Will do.
I don't know how this one got on at 8:35, but all right, let's do it. I have the following I'm on 9 o'clock. These are show causes, and so KPS will issue. The bond will be a personal bond unless stated otherwise by the court. I have the following for Anina Aaron, SP 116-77711, KPS. Frederick Abbott, SP 117-2074, counts 1 and 2, both are KPS. For Jalen Abdul, SP 113-97211. For Ali Abulawa, case number SP 117-95642. And also SP 117-9564, strike that. It's SP 117-9564, counts 1 and 2 for Mr. Aluwaba, and both will be KPS. For Roy Bonte Adley, I have case numbers SP 109-501, counts 1, 2, and 3. For Shahan Ahmad, SP 117-78701. For Amir Al Faradi, SP 118-6471, counts 1, 2, and 3. Demonte Alexander, SP 118-40751. Diallo Alexander Jr., SP 118-35041. Shaili Alexander, SP 117-72971. For pretrial, I had Mohammed Al Jumail, SP 981-7511. KPS will issue, and that bond is going to be set at $50 cash. I'm going back to the show cause. I have Alexis Allen, SP 118-01171. Don Votto Alston, SP 118-7607, counts 1, 2, and 3. Elvis Alvin, U 557-34420. Edgar Earl Anderson Jr., 217-1913-0, counts 1, 2, and 3. Rutha Andrew, SP 109-1735, counts 1, 2, and 3. Isaiah Armstrong, SP 346753, counts 1, 2, and 3. As well as, got a whole bunch. Wait, let's go. As well as case number SP 697119, counts 1 and 2. All of those will be KPS with the personal bond. I have for Isaiah Armstrong, case number U5682220, V 119-63920, V 119-64020, V 119-64120, V 119-64220. And for all of those, KPS will issue, and the bond is set at $50 cash as to each individual matter.
That's for the V tickets only, Judge?
I'm sorry?
For the V tickets?
Just the ones I just called. I'm going to another page now.
Okay.
All right, I'm on page 4 with the V tickets. I have for Isaiah Armstrong, V 119-64320, V119-64420, V120-62620, V120-62720, V120-94620, V120-94720, V120-94820, V120-94920, and V120, no, up to the last one, V120-94920. KPS will issue and the bond is set at $50 cash as to each individual matter. For case number V120-95020, for a dog at large, I'm going to issue a KPS. That bond is going to be set at $100 cash. The following matters for Isaiah Armstrong will be a KPS but personal bond. Case number 15, strike that, 145-74855, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number 162-52539, counts 1 and 2. Case number 184677581. Case number 1847320, counts 1 and 2. And all of those will be KPS with personal bond. On page 5 at 9 o'clock for Zachary Atkins. These are also show causes. But for Zachary Atkins, SP 1139185, count 1, that is going to strike that. Count 1, count 2. And then for Zachary Atkins, SP 1140191, KPS with personal bond. For Levante Austin, 214-15338, counts 1, 2, and 3. Those will be KPS. For Kelly, I'm dropping down to Kelly Carter, U390847717. That will be a KPS. I'm at 9:30. My show cause date is going to be January 10th, 2022. And show cause is at 9:30 a.m. So for Aisha Desiree Abrams, case number SP 120483, counts 1, 2, and 3. That will be a show cause. For Dion Adams, SP 1154596, counts 1, 2, and 3. And all of those will be KPS. For Jermaine AG, SP 1200591, that will be a show cause with the hearing date of January 10th at 9:30 a.m. For Al Jafari, U57286520, that's the case that went back to Judge Sherman. She's going to hear that matter on tomorrow, December 21st at 8:35 a.m. Then I have Lance Alexander. I have SP 119959, counts 1, 2, and 3. Show cause for count 1 with the hearing date of January 10th and a default judgment for counts 2 and 3. For Terry Alexander, I have U 596-92221. KPS will issue. The bond is set at $50 cash. For Aubrey Allen, case numbers 217-17153, counts 2 and 3, and case number 217-154-751. All of those will be KPS. For Ryan Allen, SP 120 27271. That will be a show cause with a hearing date of January 10th at 9:30. For Ray Allman II, case number SP 120-15191 and SP 120-15211, show cause will issue with the hearing date of January 10th at 9:30. For Don Votto Alston, case number SP 120-5579, counts 1, 2, and 3. Capias will strike that show cause with the date of January 10th. And I also have SP 120-5580, counts 1 and 2 for Don Votto Alston. Again, show cause for those two matters with a hearing date of January 10th. For Lawanda M. Pofo, case number SP 120-5140, count 1. That will be a show cause with a hearing date of January 10th. For counts 2 and 3, those will be default judgments. For Tyrone Amy II, I have the following: SP 120-63981, which will be a show cause hearing. And then for the remaining matters, default judgments will be entered as to SP 120-6372, counts 1, 2, and 3, as well as case number SP 120-63982. All of those will be default judgments. For Erica Anderson, case number SP 120-6336, counts 1, 2, and 3, a show cause hearing will be held. For Erica Anderson, case number SP 120-63621, default judgment will be entered. For Frank Anderson, case number SP 116-16131, that will be a capias. For Gregory Anderson, SP 115-74432, that will also be a capias. For Kenneth Anderson, SP 117-195-1, counts 1 and 2. Both of those will have show cause hearing. For Nige Anderson, SP 120-5182, counts 2 and 3. Both will be for show cause hearing. Tracy Andrews Jr., SP 115-8175, counts 1, 2, and 3. All will be scheduled for a show cause hearing. For yes. Oh, I'm sorry. They will be capias. Thank you. They will all be capias. For Jasmine Ansley, I have case number Z8083361, case number 20494030, counts 1 and 2. She has been here, obviously. Oh, let's go back. For the arraignment for the BAC, blood alcohol content of 0.17 or more, I am going to issue a capias. That bond is going to be set at $200 cash. Please indicate, do not reduce my bond.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I apologize for interrupting. I was in a breakout room. I spoke to Miss Ansley. Did she not make it out this morning? So did she not put anything on the record?
She did not.
Okay.
She did not.
Okay, because she, all right, nothing we can do
Are all
about
of the
that.
breakout rooms closed? I'm going to close them all.
Yeah, I think that she did leave, but I sent her out with a group with Mr. Fikens, and then I presumed, but I guess I shouldn't have done that. But yes, I did speak to her this morning, but I guess she didn't make it back.
No, she didn't. And her charge is dealing with drinking and driving. And so I'm going to set a cash bond of $200. She has the 2 remaining matters. I'm going to set those at $100 cash bond as to each matter. All right. And I have for, thank you, counsel. I have for Jose Apodaca, case number 217171542. And that is going to be a capias. I'm going over to page number 9. I have for Anthony Archie, case number SP 103-24391, was scheduled for a review on disorderly conduct. He failed to appear. The original charge will be reinstated. Capias will issue, and that bond is going to be set at $100 cash. For Delbert Armstrong, I have case number U598-01321. Capias will issue for disorderly conduct, and that bond is set at $100 cash. For Wardell Arrington Jr., case number SP 119-60421, he'll get a show cause hearing. For case number SP 119-6017, counts 1 and 2, still for Mr. Wardell Arrington Jr., default judgments will be entered as to both matters. For Shaw Asaka, SP 1203984, counts 1, 2, and 3, show cause hearing date will be set. Kawan Ashford, SP 1202602, counts 1, 2, and 3. A show cause hearing date will be set. For Carlisha Ashley, case number SP 1204887, counts 1 and 2. Show cause hearing date will be set. And for Carlisha Ashley, case number SP 1205130, counts 1 and 2. Default judgment will be entered. For Eddie, I'm on page 10 under 930. For Eddie Atkins, case number SP 120192881, that will be a show cause. For Brandy Osland, case number SP 1198587, counts 1 and 2, will get a show cause hearing date. And then case number SP 1198587, count 3, for Brandy Osland will be a default judgment. For Ronald Avery, case number SP 1206763, counts 1, 2, and 3, show cause will be set. I'm now on the 1030 docket. For Cynthia Abbott, these are all adjourned to pays. You need time to do the adjourned to pays?
Yes, please.
All right. And then I have the 130 docket that's coming back for trials. Please make sure that Mr. I don't know if Mr. Rosenthal, he is still on. Mr. Rosenthal, we have 130 trials. I have a 2 o'clock mandatory provider meeting today. So I need everybody to get on so that we can get things squared away. All right, and that should, I'll have to call the remainder of the docket, of the morning docket.
Judge,
All right.
do you think we might be staffing today?
I have no idea. I know we're not in compliance, but I'm doing my best. I'm
Judge,
only one person and I'm required to be in staffing, so.
understood, Judge. The reason I ask is if you need both Mr. Reed and myself in staffing, I wanted to, I don't know if Mr. Malafite was scheduled for 1:30 or wants to be there at 1:30.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if Mr. Malafite wants to be there at 1:30 or needs to be, or if even he was asked, I'm not sure, but
I wasn't asked. Is it a need?
we don't know.
No, I don't think so. If we, worst case scenario, we have 2 attorneys. We have several trials that are scheduled. And then we'll just be on standby if we need you. I'll tell them to reach out, okay?
Certainly, Judge. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for serving this morning. And we'll come back on at 1:30 for the trials.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think only 2 of the
All right.
trials may go, Your Honor. I don't think all 4 of them will, or 3 of them.
Okay, we'll We'll work it out. We'll be in trial this afternoon. There's only 3 trials, yes. And one is a
Yep, yep.
pre-trial. Yeah, one is a pre-trial.
Yes,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
wonderful. All right, thank you all. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.